song again. Woo. All right. Let's just listen. Let's just listen. Okay, we're done listening. Let's get to the game. All right. Number one. Sorry, it's a little loud. I had to throw it across the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. Okay, the game. I gotta say, I was nervous about seeing Carson Wentz in this game. I was nervous. He was a rookie. Is a rookie. Haven't seen much out of this guy other than lower level college play in one half of a preseason game. How is this guy going to look? How is this guy going to respond to certain situations? How is he going to react to this and that? I don't have a single criticism of this guy's game. Now, I'm sorry, but shit just got really funky here really quick. I don't have anything to criticize from his game. And is that saying, oh my God, he's the next Joe Montana. He threw the most perfect game ever as a quarterback? No, it's not. But when I see a guy that green, that eagle green, come out in his first game and look that good, nothing to say negative about that. Nothing. Oh, but Archfiend, it was against the Brownies. Anyone could carve up there. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I know how bad the Brownies are. I'm looking at the Brownies roster. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is that guy? What? Is that even a real name? That can't be real. That person's fake. I know how bad the Brownies are. But the thing that I gauge this game on is those are NFL players. Not the best of NFL players, but those are NFL players. They were getting rush in his face, giving him opportunities to react to NFL plays and to see the decisions he would make as an NFL fucking quarterback. And he fucking impressed me. He fucking impressed me. Am I saying they're going to the playoffs or the Super Bowl or anything just yet? No, I'm not. But again, it is the Brownies, but I'm not going to be the guy say, there's no hope, Eagles fans. He struggled for almost half the game against the Brownies. I'm not going to say anything like that. Because what I want to see out of a rookie quarterback was far surpassed. Especially one coming in week one, I'm going to be like, oh, this guy's going to have nerves. He's going to be overthrown all game. He made a few rookie mistakes. He made a few, that's a rookie quarterback move right there type moments. But man, the stuff that he did hit, that 20-yard, 20-yard touchdown, that 35-yard touchdown, the 35-yard to Aguilar, the 20-yard to Matthews, perfect passes. Perfect passes. I mean, I see that and I'm like, oh my God. No turnovers. And nothing that I would say was completely knuckleheaded. Even when he had multiple guys rushing in on him, you would see him, boom, dodge out of the way the first rusher, and then the second guy gets him. But I'm like, you know what? He got out of the way the first guy. He can build on that. He can build on plays like that and make plays out of that instead of taking a sack or taking a hit for a loss or whatever. Well, a hit for a loss and a sack are the same goddamn thing. Or a hit just past the line of scrimmage. There's potential there. There's potential there. The other thing I want to harp on in this video, Doug Peterson. Excellent, excellent, excellent play calling. Excellent. The only thing that was lacking in this game was the ability for Doug Peterson to catch the balls that were thrown at the receivers. Because he was calling the right calls so much in this game. So much. Including having the guts to go for it on that fourth down. It was around the 37-ish yard line. To go for a fourth down, because you see Wentz running off like, oh, it's fourth down. Oh, I can stay in. Whoa. You see him have to double back and go back to the huddle. And I'm like, good for you, Doug. Because most coaches in the NFL would have settled for a punt there, would have said, like, let's take our chances on the Cleveland Browns offense not doing anything. Because, frankly, the one touchdown that the Cleveland Browns got in this game what had to be gifted to them on a bullshit pass interference call, but It's the only time they got in the end zone, so let's not even sweat that, Philly. Doug Peterson, and I tweeted out a picture with it was like 7.5 minutes left in the game. And it simply said, "Fuck you, Chip Kelly," and the picture underneath was of the time of possession that they put up during the CBS broadcast of this game. I think the Browns had like 19 minutes of possession or not, whatever. Anyways, it was a lot less than the Eagles, and the Eagles had 31 minutes. This is the exact opposite of time of possession that you would see Chip Kelly throw in this town, or the numbers that you'd see thrown up in this town for as far as time of possession goes. And seeing huddling up, shotgun formation, seeing that consistently happen in the game, I'm like, oh, this breath of fresh air. Oh, and seeing a defense that is lined up primarily in a 4-3 formation, and then seeing Cleveland, who primarily lines up in a 3-4, and I'm like, I remember you. I remember you. By the way, what is Billy Davis doing nowadays? Probably selling car insurance. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? But anyway, I just was so impressed with this game. If there's only one thing to harp on, and just to show you, I'm not just going to be all Captain Positivity here, but if there's one minor thing we pick up from this game, is these drop passes. These drop passes. Now, Jordan Matthews, right off the bat, first pass thrown at him, motherfucker drops a gift right into his hands. I'm like, oh, dude, fucking right here where we last left off. Completely redeemed himself the rest of the game. Completely redeemed himself. But Darren Sproles, I don't know what is with this guy, man, but I would almost to the point where I would eliminate him from screen passing until he, I was going to say until he can prove he can catch him, but he can't prove to catch him if he doesn't get thrown at him. So I don't know, I'm just in a conundrum with this guy. And even dropping a handoff, and I know they're like, well, Carson Wentz is tall, and he handed it kind of to his chest, but still Sproles has got to bring that in. That could have been a game turner right there if the Browns got the ball back and got points off of that. But they didn't. And everything went the Eagles' way. And Brownies. Oh, Brownies. Like I tweeted out, it's almost as if when the Brownies hiked the ball out of the end zone from their 15-yard line, it was as if, because that was a chance that the Brownies had to take charge of that game. If the Brownies would have got a touchdown in that game, I'd have been like, oh, bye-bye momentum, bye-bye lead potentially forever. Brownies are taking over this game. Instead, the Brownies hiked the ball in the end zone as if they flipped a switch that said, I give up. They hit the I give up switch. They went right over and went, flip. We give up. And then the rest of that game, RG3 was getting beat the fuck up, which was joyous to see after all the times I've seen him come into Philly and fuck us up with the Redskins. This guy needs to retire. This guy needs to retire. You could see by the third quarter, he had that, I don't want to be here anymore look on his face. Like, he straight up, you saw it in his eyes. He just did not want to be there anymore. And to be fair, you can only put so much blame on RG3 because, the guys in his offense were helping us. Offensive line was just absolutely porous. Or the Eagles' front seven was that just outright nasty. His receivers were dropping passes left and right. But, man, just what a great start for Carson Wentz. And what a great start for the Eagles' era here with Carson Wentz. Again, I'm not going to sit here and say like, I'm going well beyond my preseason expectation of 6 wins. I think this is still a 6-win team with Carson Wentz. But now I have hope that if this guy plays better and learns to play better than what you saw today, you're damn right he can win more than 6 games this season. I'll be the first to admit it. But let's all just pump our brakes, take this one game at a time. I'm just feeling good. I'm just feeling real fucking good to see a coach that calls a good game and a quarterback that, if my expectations were here, he fucking threw them all the way up here. The fucking expectations, got thrown off the charts by Carson Wentz today. Very pleased, very happy, very satisfied. Very glad I'm not a Browns fan. Have a good day, everyone. Fuck Chip Kelly and fuck them Dallas Cowboys. Take care, guys.